Let's begin by finding a comfortable seat on your mat. Spine reaches long, hands resting on your knees, palms facing up or down. And begin to arrive. Noticing your breathing. Noticing the sounds. And bringing your hands together in prayer at the center of your chest, let's set an intention for this class. A word or a phrase, an affirmation, or a goal. Whatever you'd like. We'll repeat it every time our hands come back to this position. Sealing that intention in, and then lowering your hands back down to your knees. We'll take a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So inhale to open the chest, lift the chin, and exhale to round the spine, drop the head. Inhale, arch the back, open the chest, lift the chin, and exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Keep moving like this at your own breath, moving at your own pace. And after your next exhale, coming and finding a neutral spine in your seated position. And inhale to reach the arms up long overhead. And exhale for a seated side stretch, dropping your left arm down, right arm comes long overhead. Rotating your chest up towards the sky and keeping your ear attached to your bicep. And inhale, coming back through center, both arms up. And exhale, drop the right arm down, left arm comes long overhead, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, back through center, reaching long, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to walk your hands back towards your body, lifting your chest up. And exhale into table. Hands come directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Engaging the core. Neck is in a neutral position, gaze is down. Let's take a C stretch here. So on your inhale, maybe moving your head to the right and your hip to the right, sort of making a C shape here, stretching out the left side. And exhale and begin to move to the other side, head and left hip beginning to move towards each other. And back to the other, finding that C shape with your body, taking this at your own breath once again, finding a rhythm that you like. And after your next exhale, come and find a neutral spine and table. Take a breath in and exhale into downward facing dog. Taking time in this first down dog of the day to pedal out your feet or wag your hips side to side or take whatever other movements feel good here. Just warming up those calves and hamstrings and shoulder blades. And inhale, bend the knees. And exhale, walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Let's hang out here in this forward fold, bending the knees as generously as you'd like. And find ragdoll, holding on to opposite elbows with your hands, and letting your head drop, really relaxing that neck. Letting your arms drag you closer to the ground. So maybe you want to rock side to side with your arms. And as you inhale, begin to move up into Tadasana, either coming up with a flat back or rolling up, but meeting me in mountain pose, standing tall, rooting through your feet, tilting the tailbone down, opening the chest, lifting the chest, shoulder blades relax down and back, reaching up through the crown of your head, hands by your sides, every muscle engaged. And inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins, thighs at the ground, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank, engage the abs, and exhale through chaturanga, lowering halfway or all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest, and exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, and exhale, walk or step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long, gaze is down, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, coming to stand, arms up overhead, and exhale your hands in prayer to the center of your chest, repeating the intention you set at the beginning of practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, keep the length as you swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to plank, hands directly under shoulders, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, and exhale, make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale your hands in prayer to the center of your chest, repeating your intention. Inhale, sweep the arms up long overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bent elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, and exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms above your head, reaching tall, and exhale your hands in prayer to the center of your chest, repeating that intention once again. Inhale, sweep the arms up long overhead, and exhale, keep that length, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, down dog, planting the hands, stepping back. Inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog, keeping those hips balanced. And exhale, step the right foot in between your hands, low lunge. Take a moment to square the hips, pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. Inhale, warrior two. Spiraling the arms up, lifting up through the chest. Back heel comes down to the ground. Keeping that bend through the front leg. Chest is open to the side. Gaze is out over the front fingertips. Reaching through both fingertips. Inhaling here. And exhale into extended side angle. Bringing the right arm to meet the right thigh. Left arm comes long overhead. Reaching through the fingertips. Reaching through the back heel. Opening the chest. Keeping your ear attached to your bicep. Maybe bringing your right arm up off of your leg and extending it out by your other ear. Or maybe not. Inhale back up into Warrior Two. Holding this for one more breath. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot, low lunge. Here in low lunge, walk your right foot out to the outer edge of your mat so that your hands can be on the inside for lizard pose. Option to drop the back knee down to the ground. And option to come down onto your forearms. Make sure if you're coming down onto your forearms, your chest is still open. Wherever you're at today, possibly feeling this opening through your hip. And then inhale and come back into low lunge. Bring your right foot back towards the middle, your right hand to the outside of the leg. Lifting up the back knee. And inhale, step back to plank. And exhale, take your vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And exhale, step the foot forward between your hands, low lunge. Take a moment to square the hips, pull the left hip back, the right hip forward. And then inhale into Warrior Two. Back heel comes down to the mat, spiraling the arms up. Reaching through both fingertips, watching that bend in your knee, making sure the knee's not sinking inwards, but pulling more towards your pinky toe. Taking a breath in and exhale into extended side angle. Left arm comes to meet the left thigh, right arm sweeps long overhead. Again, maybe also extending your left arm out long, or maybe not on this side either. Twisting that chest up. Inhale and come back up into Warrior Two. One more inhale. And exhale to low lunge. Hands come to frame the foot. Finding lizard on this side, walking your left foot out to the outer edge of the mat, bringing the left hand in. Maybe dropping the back knee down to the ground. And maybe coming onto your forearms. Noticing if this side is any different than the other. Inhale and make your way back into low lunge. Lifting up the back knee. Hands frame the front foot. Inhale, step back to plank, and exhale, take your vinyasa, moving through chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Let's do the sequence one more time. Inhale, the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. And exhale, step the foot forward between the hands, low lunge. Inhale up into Warrior Two. Reaching through your fingertips, watching that front knee. Inhaling here. And exhale into extended side angle. Rotating that chest up and open. Reaching through your fingertips, reaching through the back heel. Inhale into warrior two. And exhale, low lunge. Hands come to frame the front foot. Inhale and come into lizard. Moving your right foot out to the outer edge of the mat. Right hand comes in. Maybe dropping the back knee down to the ground. Maybe coming onto your forearms. Again, if you're on your forearms, make sure your chest is open. You're not rounding your spine so much. Finding what's comfortable but still a stretch, still pushing it. Inhale and make your way back into low lunge. Moving your foot back to the middle, lifting the back knee. Inhale, step back to plank, and exhale, take your vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back, three-legged dog, and exhale, step the foot between your hands, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Reaching through your fingertips and also lifting through the crown of your head, but bending through that front knee. Inhaling here. And exhale into extended side angle. Rotating that chest up, reaching through your fingertips, reaching through that back foot. Inhale into warrior two. And exhale, low lunge. Finding lizard on this side. Once again, maybe dropping the back knee down. Maybe coming onto your forearms. Left foot is at the outer edge of the mat. Seeing if it feels any different this round than it did in the first. And inhale, making your way back through low lunge. And inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking one more breath in this down dog. And exhale into child's pose, letting the knees drop to the ground, forehead touches the mat, relaxing into the pose. Let the arms be heavy. And take some nice deep breaths. Inhale and begin to make your way into a seated position on your mat. When you get here, we'll find Dandasana. Swinging your legs, stretching your legs out long in front of you, flexing through the feet. Maybe taking a moment to move the flesh away from your hips so that you can find a more rooted position on the mat. Finding a nice long spine on your inhale, lifting your arms up long overhead. And exhale to fold over your legs. Maybe your hands come to your thighs or your shins, or grab onto the bottoms of your feet. Finding length in the spine on your inhales, and coming a little bit closer on your exhales. Inhale and begin to walk your hands back towards your body, lifting your chest up. And exhale to slowly lower everything down to the mat. And then bringing your feet, bending your knees and bringing your feet to be flat on the mat, we will find bridge pose. Bringing your feet close to your hips, letting your arms stretch along by your sides. We'll inhale, lifting up your hips. Lift up the hips to the sky. Engaging the core muscles, lightly engaging the glutes. Maybe snuggling your shoulder blades underneath your body so that your hands clasp underneath your back. And then exhale and slowly release the pose back down to the mat. Bridge once again. Inhale, lift your hips up. Maybe clasping your hands underneath. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. And exhale to release the pose. One more time. Inhale, bridge. Seeing if you can lift those hips a little higher. And exhale, lower your back down to the mat. Inhale, and bring your knees into your chest, taking a little counter to the bridge. And on your next exhale, extend your right leg out long, keeping your left leg into your chest. And then we'll take a one-legged supine twist. So dropping that left knee over to the right while keeping the right leg out long. Extending the left arm out long to the side, holding on to your left knee with your right hand. Gaze over the left fingertips. And slowly sinking into this pose. Inhale. Bring your knees back into your chest, both knees back into your chest when you get to the center. And we'll switch sides, extending the left leg out long, keeping the right knee tucked into the chest. And take the supine twist on the other side, dropping the right knee over to the left, extending the right arm out long, gaze over the right fingertips. Maybe gently resting your left hand on your right knee as you relax into the twist. Inhale, bringing the knees back to center, both knees back into the center of your chest. Give them a nice little hug. And exhale for Shavasana, lowering everything down to the mat. Snuggling your shoulder blades underneath you so that your shoulders are flat on the ground. Taking up as much space as you'd like with your arms and your legs. Finding a comfortable position as you slowly relax all of the muscles, letting go of any remaining tension, and letting go of any control over the breath as we remain here. Taking a nice deep breath in and slowly letting that breath out as you begin to come back into the space around you, deepening your breathing. Bringing small movements into your fingers and toes. Make your way over onto one side, maybe using your arm as a pillow. And then pushing yourself up into a seated position. Bring your hands in prayer at the center of your chest and bow your head towards your hands. Repeat that intention once again that you set at the beginning of practice. And know that you can take that intention with you throughout the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.